An urgent investigation is underway into what caused a United States Marine Corps aircraft with 23 Marines on board to crash on a North Australian island yesterday morning. At least 3 Marines were killed and at least 5 others were critically injured during the training exercise. Before this latest incident, there have been a total of 5 crashes of Marine Corps Ospreys since 2021, causing a total of 16 deaths.
Charges against former President Donald Trump in Georgia face a major test today. The Fulton County District Attorney will lay out the details of her anti-racketeering case against Trump, his Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and sentencing other co-defendants at a federal hearing today. It will center on Meadows' motion to move his case to federal court and possibly have it thrown out. But it could end up acting as a mini-trial that determines the future of Fulton County's case against Trump.
The FBI is investigating the Dollar General Rampage in Jacksonville, Florida, Saturday as a hate crime. Investigators say 21-year-old Ryan Christopher Palmer had writings on him that were racist, along with a swastika painted on one of his weapons. 3 people were killed before Palmer turned the gun on himself.
Parts of the East Coast are going to get hammered this week. Tropical storm Adalia is heading toward Florida's west coast, and other states are going to feel some of the effects. It's forecast to strengthen to a Category 3 hurricane and make landfall in Florida on Wednesday morning. Adalia could drop up to half an inch of rain in parts of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas by midweek.
Today marks 60 years since an estimated 250,000 people gathered at the Lincoln Memorial for the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in the nation's capital. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech was made on this day in 1963 and has since emerged as a paramount symbol of the push for racial and social equality.
On Wall Street, there's a growing expectation interest rates won't be coming down anytime soon. It follows comments Friday by Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell saying inflation is still too high and officials are open to raising rates again if needed. U.S. stock indexes remain in the green for more than a year, but government bond yields have now risen to highs not seen in more than 10 years.
The FDA is warning people not to use certain types of eye drops. A recall's been issued for Dr. Burns' MSM Drops 5% solution and Lighteyes MSM eye drops over contamination issues. The eye drops could contain potential bacterial contamination, fungal contamination, or both.
3M is nearing a settlement with U.S. veterans over earplugs. The company would reportedly pay about $5.5 billion under terms still under discussion. Veterans allege that the military-issued devices didn't protect them from hearing loss. 3M says the earplugs work correctly when used properly. It is the largest mass tort in U.S. history with more than 300,000 claims.
The United Auto Workers say its members have overwhelmingly voted to authorize a strike if a deal isn't reached with Detroit's big 3 automakers before September 14th, when the current contract expires. Issues with Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis include wage hikes, cost of living adjustments, and pension benefits. Analysts expect a more than 50% chance of a walkout. And that's today's 9 at 9.